Hi, I'm Daniella Hayes, and I'm so glad you're here today. This is the first video in a video series I'm going to be doing about making a journal book, junk journal, any kind of book, whatever you want to call it, from start to finish. And as I make mistakes, you're going to see the mistakes. We're going to go for it. What do we got to lose? So this is part one, making the covers. And I'm using the Vintage Queen Bee printable journal kit from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I will put the link in the description to both her Etsy store and her YouTube channel. So let's get started. I went and cut everything and scored it to save on time, and we've got it all here just ready to go. So here's the front cover, and here would be the back cover, and I cut some thick, I'm going to shut this light off. I feel like I'm getting too much of a glare. There we go. Let's see if that's better. Or it's too dark, I don't know. Whatever. Yes, I cut some chipboard, some thick 1/8 of an inch chipboard. So it's going to be like a really thick cover. It's about 5 by 7 on the covers. Of course, about 1/4 of an inch smaller on the signatures. I've already prepared 6 signatures. Ambitious as always. But what I have to lose, right? So, I cut the spine to be 2.5. I put these dots here because I'm going to put holes in them, add a few eyelets and brads, and I have these really pretty chains that I put together for the spine because they're so pretty, and they'll be nice and jingly and pretty and all of that. So let's get gluing. I made sure that I scored these an 1/8 of an inch so that when I put the cover on, it will cover over it very nicely. Very nice. On all 3 sides. 3, not 4. For both of these. And then Crafty Come Lately, who is a lovely person, one of my subscribers, she gave me such good advice with my first journal, the little journal that I made using the string binding, and she had said that if you bend the paper, you can figure out the orientation of the paper and then it won't rip, which is fabulous advice. However, with this, it's printed on matte photo paper. It's advised that when you do digital downloads, like I did from Ephemera's Vintage Garden with this, that you put it on matte photo paper, and I did, so I guess I have no choice, but cross your fingers, it'll work. And this is the binding piece, which is really pretty, and I scored it a bunch of times just to be on the safe side. So, all that being said, let's glue. This is the back. Okay, we're going to start with the front, and I'm going to use a brush and some PVA glue. It's just cheap PVA glue. It's going to pour out like anything now. I don't know why. It's really, really quick like that. So I'm just going to put some on here like this, right? And brush it on. So I have a nice smooth coat. Probably should have used a bigger brush. I'm also working on a non-stick craft mat on purpose because glue is a sticky, sticky, sticky substance. Of course it is. It's called glue for a reason, dummy. Ha! So, this brush is retarded because why would I get a small brush? I don't know what I'm thinking. This one's not much better. Okay. Got it. How about this one? That's a better brush. Okay, let's get more glue. I'm trying to be quick because I don't want to hold everybody up with a long video. So we're going to be doing this super fast, getting it done, and we want to be neat about it, and neat and quick, which is nearly impossible to do both, but we're going to try. A little more glue, probably too much glue, that's okay. Whatever we have left, we have left. It will all work. Because we're also going to go around the edges also with some glue, but not yet. Also, got some baby wipes at the ready because I knew I was going to get it on the mat, and I do not want my covers sticking or getting yucky. So let's add this guy here. No, let's add this to this. Fix it up so it's even. This PVA glue is really good because it dries super fast. Well, at least it does for, I don't know how it would work for everybody else, but for me, it's pretty quick. And I like that because I am too impatient to wait and wait for glue to dry. Maybe nobody else is impatient, I don't know. If you don't mind waiting, then you're in good shape with whatever glue you use. I'm cutting this little piece off here, which I thought I cut off before I started, but alas, I did not. So I'm just bending all of the edges so that they will fit around my chipboard, and then we will glue once more, and we'll put the back cover on to cover all of my messiness. Look what happened here, see? This is why I thought this would be a great idea, because now you can all see how I mess stuff up and learn what not to do. Take my brush, grab some edges, glue, too much glue, 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 and fold. Glue, 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 and fold. One more. Glue, 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 and fold. Now we take this very important tool. How did I lose my most important tool? I am like a lunatic. What is going on? I had a... tricked me. This tool is very important. This is a used Apple iTunes card. Yep. Very professional. Oh, like I always say, I'm easily amused. Doesn't take much to amuse me, but this is the best tool, I think, for everything. If you want smooth, this book is as smooth can be. Now, we're going to take more glue, put it on this side, and add the back cover. The back cover will not need to be folded because it's flat to fit the entire page. Maybe not so much on the edge, on the exact edge, but I cannot be sure. I think we're going to do one cover and take a break, and then I will come back, do the other cover, and the spine. Did I call it the binding earlier? I'll have to read that and make an annotation. Duh, it's not the binding, it's the spine. You add your glue. Be liberal, but you don't want to make it saturated so it messes up your cover paper or your, especially if it's something like this, these downloads. I don't have a laser printer. This is from an inkjet, and I did a test, and it works fine, so very lucky. Okay, so we put this piece here, like so. Use this very expensive and impressive tool. Smooth and smooth. Smooth. And that's it. First cover is done. Let this dry over here and move on to the second cover. The back cover, I guess, is what you would call it. And it will be done the same way. I'll fast forward through it so you don't have to watch me do it again. Just the same process. This is spine. Same process. Add glue. Put it on here. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. See you in a minute. Hi, we're back. Now we're going to do the spine piece, which is cool because we're going to be doing the dangly pieces and all of that. So awesome. So move these over here and get my spine piece. Here's the front. This is the back. So I marked the spine piece in 5 areas where I'm going to make dots, poke holes through. So right now we're just going to glue this, wait for it to dry a minute, poke the holes, and get started with that. So that's going to be fun. So let's just add our glue right here on the spine. I have some glue in the corner of my craft mat as well, so that I can go over there and grab some when I need it. So glue your spine piece. Come on. Glue. It seems like when I'm doing it live, it's taking 20 minutes just to put some glue on one piece. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm just trying not to be too long. So, yes. Anyway, I want this. I want to add a little bit to the top here. To the top. And drop it right here in the center. I have a couple of lines to guide me. So it will be in the middle. Move it up to be sure. Move it up to be sure. And pop this little piece here up. So I added that little bit of glue there. There you are. I bought the glue that I got on there. Use my fancy scraper tool. Make sure it covers our top. And now we're going to poke some holes. 3 holes, like I said. I'm going to be using a hole punch right here. This groovy hole punch. And because I am both impatient and, I don't know, don't want to wait, I'm just going to poke these holes in now. 1, 2. That's going to be for a bow I'm going to put in. Now we have to open this so I can move it further. I have the bigger one, crocodile thing, but too lazy to get it. And then these holes are going to be for 2 brads that I'm going to put in with to hold my pretty chains, clean this thing out. And another hole, easy as it can be. Okay, so, oh no, what I'm going to do for the top 2 is put in these eyelets. Why? Because we're going to put a ribbon through here and make a bow, so it'll be really pretty, and you want people to see that it will be pretty. So, I know I'm off camera, sorry. Making eyelets squish. Didn't know if you were really interested in watching that, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Cool. Okay. As I often say, I'm sure I said it 2 minutes ago and just forgot, I'm easily amused. It's the little things that just tickle me, make me giggle as much as I can. Giggling is a good thing. Okay, and here they are. My chains. You know what I noticed? I forgot to add the buttons to the covers. That's okay, I'll fix it. This paper, that's what it's about, right? What I say. So I'm going to put 1 brad through this jump ring and pop it in here. This and this. Perfect. Oh my heck, I love how that looks. This is totally awesome. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. I love it when things work out. Don't love it when you forget to put in your buttons, but I don't know. Like I said, I could pull the paper back, but do I really want to do that? Or should I just cover over the back where they are? I don't know, but I have to make a decision in the next few minutes. Is that cool or what? I'm so happy with how it came out. I think it looks great. I might use another jump ring and pop this guy up, but I kind of like that. While we're here, let's get some seam binding. Where's the end? Is it only me, or does everybody's seam binding seem to never have the end? Go through it. I mean, look, obviously it was completely at the very bottom. Very good. So, we're going to cut some of this off. Look, I had made a little bow to figure out how much I would need, so I thought that was very smart of me. Because we're going to need the rest to put on our front and back covers so we can close this book. Because when you see how many signatures I have, you're going to know that's going to be a chunky, chunky book. So, we're going to stick this guy out one end. Just twist him up a little bit, no big deal. Stick it through. Pull it out. Stick this end through the other end. Twist it up a little bit. Through here. Pull it out. Even them up. Oh my gosh. Look, they're already nice and even. And make yourself a pretty bow. However it is that you make your bows. Be a big bow, it could be a small bow. Decisions, right? And for now, because we can redo it 20 times if we want to, that looks pretty good. My bow is pretty sad, but I know I can fix that. Okay, now we just have to add these guys and all their goodies to our covers. Pull them over here as best as we can. And this is the front. Nice. Right on the wet thing. Duh. This will be our front. This guy here will be our back cover. So, we have to glue these guys on. I'm going to get a piece of... I'm still here, don't go away. Ha! Just wanted to get a piece of chipboard so we can glue this only as far away as the chipboard. So, we're going to put glue. I'm going to assume that this line I have here, it's one of the score marks that I made, is the edge. And I'm going to apply glue on this edge all the way down, and add this guy, put you down, add this guy, use my little piece as a guide, then, nope, jumping the gun, take my little piece again, see if this line that I have here, yes, I made 1/8 of an inch across score lines, not across, down a couple extras, so that when I put my glue on, and I made my mark for how far apart it should be, the cover should be from this line, that it would be on that score mark, and it is. So now we're going to flip it over, take our very expensive and fancy old gift card, old credit card, old whatever you want it to be, doesn't matter, whatever you got will work. I know that there are fancy spatulas and other kinds of scrapers and whatnot, but I cannot be bothered. Oh, and look how lovely it folded and it didn't rip. Crafty Come Lately will be very proud. And it's done. I am in love with this. I'm going to let it lay flat here to dry in this position. Maybe mess with my bow, maybe mess with my buttons, but I might wait until the end so I know exactly how much seam binding I need. I'm not sure. But this is the end of part 1. I will leave all the links to Ephemera's Vintage Garden, Crafty Come Lately, Ephemera's Vintage Garden Etsy store, and all those links for you in here, and I will see you for the next video, which will be about the signatures. I will show you a little clip. These are all the inserts. These are all, I have 6 big signatures, which will be so much fun. Also, this will be glued in here This is my my template for my signatures. We're going to sew a 5-hole pamphlet stitch in this. Obviously it was from Cookie Crisp cereal, very nice. And we're going to glue it here, and then we can cover it with this piece on top if we want, or we can just glue it in because nobody will notice. I don't know. I will have to figure out if I want to use this one on the inside or not. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Thank you for being here today. I am so grateful that I got to spend this time with you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, and please leave me a comment. I love your comments. I love answering them. I answer everyone, and I'm just so grateful to all of you for making me feel so welcome because I'm a new YouTuber. And thank you so much for all of your help and all of your beautiful things that you've said to me. I really appreciate it. So thank you again for visiting, and we'll do signatures in the next video. Until then, bye.